on the other side of the coin, not anything the Celtics have to worry about, is the MVP award. And I think that people kind of were in shock when they saw the first odds makers put out their predictions and having Luka Doncic lead over Giannis Antetokounmpo as the favorite for the NBA MVP. Quickly, can you give me your thoughts on this and just, what you think this means? And do you even agree with them?
Yeah, no, I actually do like Luka as the MVP favorite. I believe that Giannis, if you look at what happened with the whole Drew Holiday trade, the Milwaukee Bucks, in my opinion, got worse after that trade. They traded away so many assets. They lost future draft picks, but that's not a concern for right now. The Milwaukee Bucks have three names on their roster right now. You have Drew Holiday, Chris Middleton, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Giannis is not going to play any better than he did last year with the team he has now. In fact, it'll probably be even worse because there's less bench depth. He's gonna have to play more minutes. He's gonna get tired. It could result in injury if you're making him play that much more. I mean, there's so much more weight he has to carry, and I don't know if he's gonna be able to handle it as a bigger guy. I just don't see it happening. But Luka as a point forward, as a point guard, as somebody who handles the ball and facilitates, I think that he is able to get the job done. He has more opportunities to prove why he is the most valuable player in the NBA. He has a much better surrounding cast than Milwaukee. I think that he's been close before, and Luka seems to be getting better every single year. So I think this is the year that Luka can finally get it done.
Yeah, I like Luka Doncic here. I like him as the MVP, and we're going to get to it a little bit later. But one of my expectations for the season is that Luka will win the MVP, and I believe that Giannis, he's going to have to carry the torch for the Bucks in a regressive state, as so detailed. I believe that the only thing that can save them right now is trading for James Harden, is making and then again, they're going to have to give up Chris Middleton. They're going to have to give up more depth. It's literally going to be Drew Holiday, James Harden, and Giannis Antetokounmpo,
And that's
and
it.
a bunch
That's
of
it.
people, because Dante DiVincenzo is not going to be there.
No.
Chris Middleton will not be there. There's a lot of pieces that will no longer be a part of the Bucks organization, and I think that Giannis is going to be hampered, not only as a his role is going to be diminished, but also, he's going to have to learn the chemistry that's going to come along with James Harden. That's not going to happen overnight, and that's going to hurt him in the MVP race. I don't even think he finishes as a top 4 contender at that point in time. I think you're going to look at players like Anthony Davis and LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George. I mean, these guys are probably going to overtake him, especially, like I said, with the regressive state that the Milwaukee Bucks are in.
Yeah, and I think another thing to consider is Milwaukee. The Eastern Conference has gotten a lot more difficult to excel in, and Milwaukee is no longer the favorite. So I think if Milwaukee doesn't perform up to standards, that's going to fall bad on Giannis because he leads the team. As the
Right.
leader, he's going to take the fall for it, and that's going to hurt him in the MVP standing. So even if the team is doing well, but they're the sixth seed in the East, he's not going to look so good.
No, not at all. And I think that, the addition of Kyrie and KD to Brooklyn adds an entirely new element to the Eastern Conference that wasn't there the last few years. We have the Miami Heat, who aren't sneaking up on anyone anymore. They made it to the NBA Finals. We know exactly who they are, and the Boston Celtics aren't sneaking up on anyone. The Philadelphia 76ers are still trying to figure out exactly what's going to happen there. Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid, how they can work together and actually win at the same time. Now that they lost Al Horford, maybe they can actually get back to their winning ways. But there's a lot of competition in the Eastern Conference, and Milwaukee's road to winning just got that much harder. Giannis's road to another MVP just got that much harder.